So the Las Vegas Raiders lose to the Carolina Panthers 36-22. This is one of the most pathetic losses that I've seen in Raiders history of my existence of being a Las Vegas Raiders fan. This was totally embarrassing. It was an embarrassing loss where you had a team like the Carolina Panthers was dead last in every defense statistical category. When it comes to defensive stats, they was damn near 30 or 32nd or 28, 29 in the league. They were dead last in third down conversions. And we gave up 36 points to this from our defense. 22 points that came in in the last minutes of the fourth quarter. Andy Dalton, 26 of 37, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, only sacked twice. Chuba Hubbard for the Carolina Panthers, 21 carries, 114 yards, no touchdowns, but averaged 5.4 yards a carry. Miles Sanders had 7 carries for 17 yards. Deontay Johnson, the former Pittsburgh Steeler that actually was traded to the Carolina Panthers, had the best day of his career when it comes to a Carolina Panther with 8 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown on 14 targets. Chuba Hubbard had 5 receptions for 55 yards and a touchdown. Now, when it comes to this Las Vegas Raiders team, Gardner Minshew played like shit. Sorry to say, 18 of 28, 214 yards, a touchdown and an interception, sacked twice. Aiden O'Connell came in the fourth quarter with 9 of 12, 82 yards and a touchdown, sacked once. We only ran the ball 16 times because our offensive line cannot get nothing done. Our offensive line can't block a soul when it comes to run blocking. Zamir White, only 10 carries for 34 yards, 3.4 yards a carry. Gardner Minshew, 3 carries for 14 yards. Alexander Madison, three carries for 7 yards, only 16 carries on 55 yards total through the whole game. Trey Tucker was our leading receiver when it comes to yards in this game. Was 7 receptions, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Jacoby Myers, 7 receptions, 62 yards, and a touchdown on 9 targets. Brock Bowers, 3 receptions for 41 yards. The Carolina Panthers defense put them right intact. Sure did. Put them right intact. Devontae Adams, 9 targets, but only 4 receptions for 40 yards. And you had clearly 2 drops that could have gave us a first down and kept the offense going. Defense played like crap all day. I'm sorry to say. Defense played like crap, and Andy Dalton owns us, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Dalton owns us for the Las Vegas Raiders. You can say what you want. He is officially 5-0 against us. Officially 5-0 against us. Now let's talk about some team stats, because at the end of the day, I definitely want to talk about it, and I'm going to get into how I personally feel about this. 24 first downs for the Carolina Panthers to the Raiders 20. Then you have 5 of 12 on third down efficiency for the Panthers, and we was 3 of 11 on third down efficiency. That's not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done at all. 70 plays for the Carolina Panthers, only 59 for the Las Vegas Raiders. 437 total yards for the Carolina Panthers, 331 for the Las Vegas Raiders. They both had 12 total drives. Carolina Panthers was averaging 6.2 yards per drive, per play on that drive. Now, when it comes to a lot of things, the rushing attempts, it was terrible. Per rush, it was like almost 5 yards per rush for the Carolina Panthers, only 3.4 for the Las Vegas Raiders. 7 penalties for 51 yards for the Carolina Panthers, 6 penalties for 54 yards for the Las Vegas Raiders. We had 1 turnover, and that was the interception from Gardner Minshew. And we had the ball for the Las Vegas Raiders 23 minutes and 58 seconds out of this whole game, where the Carolina Panthers was able to do 36 minutes and 2 seconds in this game. Let me be completely real with you here. Be completely real with you. We were not prepared for this game. We didn't execute well. We didn't look like we was ready to play this game. I don't know what it is about Allegiant Stadium. It's something about Allegiant Stadium that gives us a spell like this is more like a club than a football game. That's just my personal opinion. But the way that performance was out there was unacceptable from AP. AP looked at lost, like he had no answers. And then we go out and we sign the worst offensive coordinator in the NFL in Luke Getsy. Now, people say, oh, Justin Fields was the issue in Chicago. Obviously, he wasn't, because if you look at him in Pittsburgh, where he actually has himself an offensive coordinator, you see the potential for Justin Fields. Luke Getsy is making Gardner Minshew look like shit. That's exactly what it is. And whoever our offensive line coach is, please fire him, because whatever they're trying to run, I'm really confused on what we're trying to run when it comes to run blocking or pass blocking. I really don't know what we're looking like on the offensive line. I'm sorry. And another question I had for the Raider Nation: Jacoby Myers didn't start getting those targets into the third and fourth quarter. Where was he at in the first quarter? You know why? Because Gardner Minshew was not looking at Jacoby Myers. He was forcing it to Brock Bowers, forcing it to Tucker, and forcing it to Devontae Adams that had clearly 2 drops. And I would not be surprised if Devontae Adams asked for a trade. I would not be surprised. Get the best out of Devontae Adams right now by trading him to a contender that actually has a quarterback situation. Jets, by the way. And then let's talk about this defense. Max Crosby does not have any help on that opposite side, and it shows. We all know that Malcolm Kuntz is done for the year. Tyree Wilson didn't look great on that defensive line. If I am the Las Vegas Raiders right now, you'll be calling the Jets for Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick is another disruptive defensive end / linebacker that can actually help you out here. And then when it comes to linebackers, when Devon Diablo went down and all these other linebackers went down, we had Tommy Eichenberg in there, Amari Burney in there, Luke Masterson in there, Robert Spillane. But Robert Spillane is the only true veteran linebacker on this team. That's a fact. We didn't go out and get no other veteran linebackers that can help out Robert Spillane on his defense. We didn't look at that at all. We just drafted them in the draft and just go with young players, where we could have got some linebackers in the offseason during free agency. So many things I could talk about in this game. But at the end of the day, this is a terrible loss. And I congratulate the Carolina Panthers, man. Andy Dalton came in here. He showed up. He showed out. Y'all was ready to play. Y'all was not willing to bow down after those 2 losses that y'all had. And we just beat the Ravens last week. And the Ravens put up more points against the Dallas Cowboys than they did against us. But this was a trap game. We lost this game clearly. AP ain't had no answers. And this is what happens when we lose. Simple as that. At the end of the day, Aiden kind of looked good in the last minute or so in the fourth quarter, but are we looking to switch quarterbacks? I don't know yet. I don't know. Everything from top to bottom was just terrible in this game for the Las Vegas Raiders. Am I stressing about it? No. But am I pissed off? Yes, I have every right to be pissed off. Have every right to be mad the way we lost this game convincingly. Yeah, the scoreboard might say something different, but the fact that it took us into the third and fourth quarter, the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth, to finally put some points on the board. And just the defense overall just didn't show up. A lot of missed tackles there. It was just a lot going on. But at the end of the day, man, we'll be here for Nothing But Raider podcast. I will put out another video tomorrow talking about this Las Vegas Raiders. Hopefully, I can look at the all 22 film and look at this and see what we're having here. But let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Like I said, pathetic loss, man. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.